What's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book for Force, Season 3 Theory and Prediction, okay? And these are the top 5 people that Tommy must kill in Season 3. The top 5 people. We're going to talk about them and a particular reason why he owes them a bullet in the canceling of Christmas. And I also got 2 wild cards, but you got to stay until the end to hear that. You got to stay to the end of the video. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section as you desire. But without further ado, let's go. So, the first person on this list of top 5 people Tommy must kill in Season 3, we have Miguel. Miguel is somebody who Miguel has a right to act towards Tommy with the hostility that he has. It's just unlucky for him that he's not a hero of the show like Tommy is, meaning that we want Tommy to prevail over him. Tommy plotted against him first. Tommy drew first blood. Tommy made all these moves, right, to conquer Miguel, right? Overstepping his boundaries, not understanding that you're still a white boy, and a Spanish man who's the main distributor of drugs in Chicago is not going to just give you all this power over someone who is Spanish like him and he was in business with for a long time and is like family to him, even though he's technically not, and he threatened to have very, very bad, horrible things happen to his sister. But still, technically, Tommy started this kerfuffle, right? But we leave Season 3. Tommy's highly upset. Jannard initiated his power play by sending a picture of Tommy kissing Maria to Miguel. Miguel has found Maria, wished her off somewhere, but we know she's alive because 1, we did not see her die on camera. And 2, we know Miguel is like a baby. He don't know how to treat himself for his own diabetes. We know that. So he's going to have Maria in the cut somewhere, and we're going to see a random scene where she's going to be like in Mexico somewhere or something. And he going to bust in the room. He going to say, Maria, give me my medicine. And she's going to be like, you need to let me go. And he's going to be like, no. I'll let you go once Tommy is dead. Right? That's probably something with the dialogue is going to happen. But Miguel has to die for that. Also, Miguel directly tried to take Tommy's life. Something that Tommy never tried to do. He just wanted to take his spot in the game. Did not necessarily want to kill Miguel, but knew if it was something that had to be done, he was going to do it. But he never directly tried to kill Miguel. You know what I'm saying? He only tried to, mess up his plans and stuff like that a little bit. But Miguel directly sent a hitter to try to kill Tommy. So Tommy's already going to kill Miguel one day off the strength of that. But that lets you know that enough has happened between Miguel and Tommy to where, it's just like the ancient phrase goes. This city ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Chicago's not big enough for Miguel and Tommy. And how the season starts is they're going to hate each other. They're going to be doing messed up things to each other, right? Right? And then meeting up with Che, acting like they don't have no real problems at all. Like it's going to be critical. But the second person of the top 5 people that Tommy must kill, Jannard. Jannard stayed alive off the strength of Diamond. Jannard never got over his initial hatred of Tommy, even though he saved Tommy's life. By the way, I forgot to say, Tommy saved Miguel's life too, but, you would think niggas would be grateful. But anyway, back to Jannard. Tommy's initial thing a long time ago was to kill Jannard. Off the strength of Diamond, Tommy did not kill Jannard. And they allowed Jannard to go through all this hardship. The hardship that Jannard was going through that led him to be a dope head. You know what I mean? a dope head, which I wish we got some more dope head out of him. Maybe we'll get some more dope head. Maybe he'll relapse after Shanti die or something next season. But Tommy's idea to get the Serbs and Miguel's people to go against each other ended up screwing over Gennard. Led to him being broke, looking like a fool in front of his people, resulting in being on dope, right? And he still might have HIV. I ain't letting go of that. I ain't letting go of that theory, right? Until we have unequivocal proof that ain't happened, right? I ain't letting it go, right? And he shot D-Mac, almost killed D-Mac. We could have went into season 2 of D-Mac with D-Mac not even alive. He could have started at his funeral or something, you know what I'm saying? But you got Gennard, who he links up with Shanti, who's smarter than him. And she has the overall plan to screw over Diamond and Tommy and rule CBI, with the queen being herself and the king being Gennard. But the way Shanti moves, you gotta question, does she 100% love Gennard, or does she maybe have plans to screw him over once she makes it to the top? You gotta question these things. You do not know. But Gennard being alive led him to be able to expose him and Maria's relationship and stop them from going to Barcelona and making sweet love. You know what I'm saying? Gennard get to have his love. He had Tommy love taken away from him, right? All in efforts to now Tommy and Miguel are gonna go at each other. To now Tommy and Miguel, I just killed the roach. Tommy and Miguel are gonna go at each other, and they think they just gonna sit back and watch until they both crumble and destroy each other, and then they're gonna rise from the ashes. Well, it's not exactly gonna go that way. Why? Because Tommy's our hero in the story. Tommy will prevail eventually, right? But then you could just throw Shanti in there. You can make Shanti number 3, because on top of that, Tommy got Shanti acting like she's not a part of CBI still. He may use Shanti to try to, infiltrate Miguel's organization, get intel on Miguel. Shanti may comply for a little while, then screw Tommy over, right? Or she could just screw Tommy over from the jump, and it's just going to be very, very bad. Very bad, Them two people, they need to be killed. I have a theory on, there's 2 other unlikely people ain't thinking about that much yet, who may end up killing both of them, or at least one of them. Or be attempting to kill one and the other one to get in the line of the bullet and die, right? But that's 2 and 3. Number 4, we got King Kilo, okay? Tommy knows that D-Mac went out of his way to kill Mad Dog, who is King Kilo's nephew, for Diamond. Tommy knows this. But still, it's like, hey, that's my nephew. Long as I'm alive, long as I'm here, nobody gonna touch my nephew. Right, wrong, indifferent. That's my nephew. I don't care if he's mad at me. Don't care. It's my nephew. Anybody try to take out my nephew, you're dead. You're dead. So he's gonna need to neutralize King Kilo or work out some kind of deal, which ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna see Tommy have to deal with the aftermath of what D-Mac did. Like JP might get shot behind this. JP might get shot at. His house might get shot at, or probably. And then the bar might get shot at, or probably. We haven't seen the bar at all in season 2. We're gonna see more of the bar in season 3. And if they start out the season showing us the bar way more often in the beginning of the season than they did at all in season 2, then the bar gonna get shot up. Facts. That's King Kilo. And number 5, we got Diamond. Now the thing with Diamond is that before the D-Mac situation, any issue Tommy and Diamond may have had business-wise, as long as Tommy doesn't try to kill Gennard, it all could have been worked out. Could have been smoothed over. Could have been handled over a beer in a conversation. But when Tommy finds out that Diamond greenlit Jannard to go talk to King Kilo and offer up his nephew in exchange for Mad Dog, Tommy will not forgive Diamond for this. Like, for Tommy to not attempt to kill Diamond after he finds out this information, Diamond would have to know where Maria is. In exchange for that information, he will fall back. He will fall back from Diamond and Jannard, and they probably just agree to part ways. It would have to be something of that caliber. But Tommy is smart enough to be able to figure that out before even needing that. So it would be a rare situation where Tommy would just say, okay, even though I know you greenlit my nephew getting murdered, you served him up on a platter to a whole entire gang. Even though I know my nephew went out his way to kill somebody for you, and you still offered him up to the wolves, right? It's just not going to happen that way. I don't see it. Once he finds that out, it's going to be serious smoke for Diamond and all of them. And either midway in the season or at the end of the season, we'll finally have the development of the real Tommy versus CBI war, because it's coming. It's coming. But here's the thing. This would involve Miguel. Naturally, Miguel and CBI would team up. Tommy has 0 allies. So it would be bad. It would be bad. But Diamond is the 5th person who Tommy must kill now in season 3. And like I said, now I got my 2 wild cards, all right? My first wild card, we got Vic. Vic's gonna die at some point. He snitched. Directly cooperating with the feds earns you death, not jail. You don't ride off into the sunset. Tasha's the only person who ever did. Right? Boom. But she gonna end up dying anyway too, right? Probably, right? But boom. Vic. Tommy apparently wants to keep him alive. I don't know, have him hold him hostage or whatever the hell. Tommy has plans for Vic. He really should have killed Vic early on to just eliminate the threat and the trouble, but for some reason he got a different plan for Vic. We're gonna see Vic once again in season 3. Whatever, right? That's one wild card. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen with Vic. If he makes it past season 3, now that's crazy. Okay? But the other wild card I want to talk about, who Tommy may have to kill, and this person is potentially extremely dangerous. We got Walter Flynn's brother, Claudia and Victor Flynn's uncle, who was mentioned twice in the series. At least once in season 1 and one time in season 2 after Vic killed him. Okay? He was mentioned twice now. We're probably going to see him in season 3, and he's going to come for what he feel like is rightfully his family's. You know what I mean? Claudia, not dead, but as a matter of fact, stay tuned for a theory I got involving Claudia and Walter Flynn's brother. You may catch that video today. If not, you'll catch it another day this week. But y'all let me know, man. Those were the top 5 people Tommy must kill in season 3, including 2 wild cards, Vic and Walter Flynn's brother. Y'all let me know anybody else who's just as important. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.